Welcome to the world of Red-Eyed Rabbit. In a world of zombie, we are walking as the dead. As we walk, we ache, we crave something impossible out of reach. A living brain is a meaning. A living brain is a purpose. A heart is a soul. A stomach is the warmth of soup. Without them, we are lost, but we follow the rest on the journey of man. A journey never ending, a journey of nothing. A journey of nothing means nothing to the man, woman, or child. As we walk, we discover. We can choose the path of another. Be the man or the woman you see in your reflection, behind your eyes, right there. The living brain isn't something you need to steal or search for. Your search for something external is useless. It's right there, right behind your wall of perception. So ask yourself behind those eyes, who are you? What do you want? What do you want to be and why? The answer is there within you and only you. In life, very often, we're made and raised to be a certain way, to fit into a box. Go to school, behave. Go to college, work the same job for 40 years, act like everyone else, and make sure you never ask why, then die. But what does it all really mean? Is it really worth it anymore, and does it bring fulfillment? Many times no. So what do? We look in the mirror to confront ourselves. There is pain in performance and the objective of perfection because perfection doesn't exist. Many times we are told what we want and how to be, but it is really up to you to find fulfillment in yourself by looking inwards and confronting your past, present, and future. Regret pushes us forward to become better, and taking action yourself is the only way to bring on change. Take responsibility for yourself and your actions. The point of being alive is to bloom into yourself, but blooming takes work. The only mind we have is our own, both in consciousness and subconsciousness. We have to work with what we have. We have to work with what we can and can't see. Most of what we've been fed are lies. To me, it's like a game with no end and no winner. No matter what different path you pursue, you will get pushback. You will get people doubting you. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. But does it matter? Be the different anyway. Create something that is you all the way, that reflects your soul and the deepest depths of your heart and mind. Something that you may not even understand yourself. Show us what you mean in metaphor, not by explaining it to us in words, but by showing us something to make us think by feeling. Sometimes different can bring solutions to problems. Sometimes different starts a new wave of fashion, ideology, art, thinking. And if you're upset over people's comments or advice, ask yourself, do you even want to be like them? Things will always be difficult. Things might fail. You might lose parts of yourself in the process and reach rock bottom trying to figure out who you are. But if you can climb out of rock bottom, you will be stronger. Sometimes loss can make space for something new. Sometimes it makes you think harder and deeper about the choices you make in life. Sometimes it can lead to something better. A quote from Friedrich Nietzsche: "He who fights with monsters might take care lest he thereby become a monster. And if you gaze for long into an abyss, the abyss gazes into you." This quote is meant to be a warning to those that wish to understand the darkness within others. As the darkness and void itself may reflect back onto you, you may become exactly what you are avoiding. But why does this quote matter in this context? I know this isn't the definition of the quote, or what he was talking about, but in my eyes, all of us know ourselves to an extent. But no matter how deep you go, you may hit a wall, the void. Looking into yourself, you may see nothing. Sometimes you ask yourself questions. Sometimes you ask God why. You beg for answers. You beg for guidance. And you hope that it shows up right in front of you as a clear path forward. But oftentimes, there's a void. A void where you hear no answers. There's no comfort, no forgiveness, hate, love. There's nothing. It's just dark, empty, and quiet. You may think that the void inside you holds nothing, but the void itself holds answers as itself. Even in darkness, many of us can see. When we close our eyes, we dream. The scene from Kung Fu Panda, when Po finally opens up the scroll and sees nothing, reminds me of this quote. By the end of the movie, Po finally understands the secret all along. It's just you. There is no secret ingredient. That's the secret of the blank. That's the secret of the void. The answers are you and within you. Somewhere deep down, there's something inside of you. It may not know every single answer, of course, but it might hold something special or important, something you've been suppressing for a long time. And the thing is, maybe Poe really wasn't supposed to be the dragon warrior, but he understood exactly what he needed to do. He became it. And sometimes, you do have to remember that you're just human, as we all are. You have to come back to yourself. Sometimes we need help with the void, and that's okay. Face your fears, wear the clothes you want, hang out with your friends, start the project, and enjoy the shows you like. Because whether you like it or not, time goes on, and it really does go fast. You may look back and wish you started sooner. And if you do now, know that right now, no matter where you are or who you are, and how old you are, you can start. Even if it's simple steps, even if it's something small. And think, being afraid but doing it anyway is the definition of bravery. Life is a journey, you will learn a lot along the way. Take risks and precautions. Hold on to those lessons forever. Wish everyone well. Hold no hate in your heart, it's not worth it. Humans should have care for one another, and love for those around them. A love and respect for nature, animals, plants, etc. Seeing my parents age, I see and understand things more clearly now. Time really does go fast, they're not lying. In the future, we all go anyway. We don't know when, where, or how. Make a change. Discover yourself, be brave, and believe, because why not? Enjoying yourself with yourself in full and the people you love is the most important thing in life. Don't take it for granted, because life happens. Many choices, situations, and outcomes are preventable, but you can't go back. Finding fulfillment and purpose should be for you and only for you. You never know how life is going to go. Going on that journey is a hard one, but it's worth it. Embrace who you are and who you are always meant to be. Though it may take a long time, I promise that the feeling of finding yourself is one of the most rewarding things you can do for yourself. There will always be people out there that love you for who you are, and hopefully you are one of those people. I wish you all well on your journeys, and remember, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. Thanks for watching!